Hey everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today I'm going to be reacting to the red band trailer for The Suicide Squad 2021. So yeah, this is the James Gunn Suicide Squad, rated R this time. I don't know if the first one was or not. And I don't think this one has, it's got a lot of the same cast, but I don't feel like they're gonna worry about the continuity of it all. I feel like they're gonna maybe mention the first movie, but like barely. I don't think they'll talk about it much at all. They're not going to be worried about like DC continuity as a whole has been kind of iffy for the last several movies. So and especially after the Snyder Cut, it's like I don't even know what counts anymore. But in any case, I'm excited for this one. I feel like James Gunn, if I remember correctly, he's gone on and said like, yeah, this is the movie he wanted to make. There hasn't been nearly as much studio interference as Warner Brothers has made in the past with other DC movies. So yeah, hopefully this is really cool, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just watch this for the first time. Here we go.
You gotta be kidding me. You're gonna risk the entire mission for a mental defective dressed as a court jester.
It's coming from a guy that wears a toilet seat on his head. We don't leave one of our own behind.
Hopefully Harley's still alive.
No funny business, Arnold. These are
They're wearing like normal,
Is clear to go.
Fire.
like civilian clothing.
3, 2.
What are you guys doing?
What?
We're here to save you.
You were gonna save me?
It was a really good plan, too.
Well, I can go back inside and you can still do it.
That's patronizing.
I'm so sorry. Harley Quinn.
Blood sport.
Okay, it's already got like a much more comedic, more colorful
Deal. Successfully complete the mission, you get 10 years off your sentence.
oh, that's freaky looking. I don't like the way that looks.
If you ever follow my orders in any way, and I detonate the explosive device in the base of your skull.
So this is the famous Suicide Squad.
Very colorful, horribly beautiful behind. Okay. A pib.
Nom nom.
Ooh.
Any questions?
And
Yes, that is your hand. Very good.
we're all gonna die.
I hope so.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here's the deal.
Polka dot
You
man.
fail the mission, you die.
If we find out any information you give us is false, you die.
If we find out you have personalized license plates, you die.
What? No.
If you cough without covering your mouth.
Harley, although that isn't an open invitation for you to cough without covering your mouth.
Okay, smart. Don't
How am I
cough
supposed
like
to know?
that.
You're the leader. You're supposed to be decisive.
And I've decided that you should eat a big bag of dicks.
If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks, and somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
Why would someone put penises all over the beach?
Who knows why madmen do what they do?
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely very. If Guardians of the Galaxy got to be rated R, it's ooh.
That's kind of our thing.
Don't you worry, eh? I'm gonna get you out of here alive.
I'm going to get you out of here alive.
Okay, so there's gonna be some, touching moments.
Oh my god, we've got a freaking kaiju up in this shit!
Nice. Starro.
I love the rain. It's like angels are splooching all over us.
Okay. Yeah, okay, August 6th. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. Definitely much more lighter and colorful than the well, okay, how do you say this? The first Suicide Squad, if you remember the very original trailer, it's more indicative of what that movie was supposed to be. It's very dark and kind of gritty and very much in line with the Batman v Superman version of this universe. And then of course they cut it up with the trailer company and they put like neon lights and music everywhere. Basically this is the difference between the first movie was highly edited and cut up in an attempt to go after Guardians of the Galaxy style, but this is obviously from the ground up meant to go like, it's very Guardians of the Galaxy, very colorful, everything's happening during the daytime mostly. Yeah, I like that a lot. And you know, like I said, I think they're gonna just start the movie and be like, you know what's happening, you know the deal. She even said that, you know the setup of the Suicide Squad, Amanda Waller, the bombs in the necks, you got it. I'm excited for Starro, especially because like it looks like a very comic accurate Starro. In fact, let's see if we can go back and get like a good image of Starro. Let's see. Here, let's see. Okay, so yeah, it looks like a very comics accurate Starro. So I'm excited for that, and you know they're definitely going silly with it. But you know, a lot of DC comic stuff is silly, so that's fine. You know, some things are appropriate for dark and gritty. Some things it's like just get weird and colorful and let it happen during the daytime. It's okay. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I think, you know, already King Shark is already kind of a standout character. There we go. King Shark, gonna rip this guy in half. Let's see if we can. There it goes. Look at that. Blah. But yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I think the King Shark is Sylvester Stallone, and they're going for like the dumb version of King Shark. You know, I meant like, you know, like he says like a couple of words and he's like hand, you know, his hands up. Not the version from the Harley Quinn cartoon, which I thought they might do, because in that version he's like, you know, he's a fully sentient, he's speaking in sentences, and you know, but that's fine. Both versions can work very well. And yeah, I love that John Cena is like I think he even described him this way, he's like a douchey Captain America, and they're going full in on that, so that's pretty cool. Which is kind of funny because in Falcon Winter Soldier we're almost dealing with a semi douchey Captain America now with the John Walker. So it actually is kind of funny to you know, this is probably going to be even more exaggerated version. But yeah, this is going to be a fun movie. It's, you know, now who is, I think this was people are saying this might be Arms Fall Off guy or something like that. I think his power is basically that he literally loses his limbs and can regrow them or reattach them or something. But yeah, I think even the tagline of this is don't get attached or don't get too attached. So I'm expecting a lot of these people to die. I imagine most of the returning characters, like Boomerang, Captain Boomerang here, he'll probably live. Harley's definitely gonna live. They wouldn't kill off Harley. And if anything, it says something that like Harley, I think, has remained the most intact of all these characters. You know, because even Captain Boomerang here, they kind of cleaned him up a little bit. You know, he's not as grimy as he was. But like, you know, Harley had her Birds of Prey movie, and now she's in this. And you know, I don't know who he's supposed to be. I gotta go look at all the posters. They release character posters for all these guys. But yeah, some of these are much more obscure. And yeah, I'm excited to see what happens in this one. I like that Starro's here. This is the one thing that's gonna bother me, and I get that he's like intentionally gross, but like this Weasel character, like it just, oh, his eyes are, ugh, I don't like that. You know, and obviously, you know, like I've been saying, there's gonna be the Guardians of the Galaxy comparisons. You kind of can't not make the comparison. Like, this is your Rocket Raccoon stand-in. It's created by the same director. It's, you know, a lot of similarities, but that's okay, right? At least this time, it was meant to be that way from the ground up and not chopped into pieces by Warner Brothers and a trailer company to force it to try and be that when it wasn't. You know, but this does kind of, you know, it comes with other things. So you gotta think about, like, some people have been campaigning for the David Ayer cut of his original Suicide Squad, which, you know, was supposed to be very different. So there's just, you know, the DCEU is like the loosest continuity. It's almost Fox X-Men levels of loose continuity. So it's like, just enjoy each movie as it is on its own. You don't need to worry about too much connections, but they're kind of sort of there if you want them. And yeah, as far as the plot, you know, Starro's here. I'm not really sure what the mission is, but she's carrying some sort of staff, so she must have broken out of wherever she was being held with this weapon. Maybe it's a spear, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I like it. I'm excited for it. You know, it looks like another R-rated comedy. You know, it looks like it's gonna work out really well. I can already see this being pretty popular. You know, it's just in line with the Deadpools and all these R-rated superhero comedies that we've had a couple of now. It's kind of funny how, like, the idea of an R-rated superhero movie was like, oh my god, and now it's like, yeah, it looks like another good one. It's like, we've had a couple now and we're kind of used to it. Anyways, cool. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, I don't know, your thoughts on the DCEU and this Suicide Squad versus the old Suicide Squad, or the David Ayer cut of the Suicide Squad. And in general, you know, does this just make you want Guardians of the Galaxy 3 to already be here? Because, you know, obviously this is what he's been working on when that whole fiasco happened, where he was let go and then he was rehired back, but he had already signed the deal for Warner Brothers. It's a whole thing. In any case, it looks like a good movie, so we'll get a good Suicide Squad out of it. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.